Are you ready to experience relationships that flourish beyond the honeymoon phase? As a high-achieving woman who gets a lot of interest in the dating scene, imagine hitting the 2-month mark and feeling an even deeper, growing connection. As we dive into this topic, let's imagine for a moment the kind of relationship you truly want. Wouldn't it be wonderful if he stayed invested and as you start falling for him, he continues to pursue you with the same passion and enthusiasm? This is the kind of love that many dream of, but few understand how to achieve. Why is it that some relationships deepen just when things start to get real, like when you begin to fall in love, while others start phasing out? If you're like the most high-achieving women I know, you will struggle with this too. Usually, you meet someone you have a great time with, and at the 2-month mark, your partner starts withdrawing. Although you don't like what's happening, you stay in the relationship because you're attached, hoping that things will work out. This isn't just about the 2-month mark. You eventually find yourself in a prolonged state of limbo, hoping he will finally commit to something more. And that usually doesn't happen. Most of these relationships end with you losing hope that something will change. You are not alone in this. It's something many high-achieving women experience. They meet someone, enjoy the initial connection, and then experience the heartache of watching it dissolve. I want you to know that I totally understand why this is happening. I mean, seriously, I've experienced the same. I thought that's the way relationships work. Let me tell you, no, that's not how they're supposed to work. But why does this keep happening? And what can you do to change it? Is it about your attractiveness, personality, kindness? You fall in love and hope for the best. But the problem is that we often fall in love with people who are not good for us until we do some work on ourselves. Also, we are conditioned to follow a certain dating protocol that doesn't really serve us, especially if you have elements of anxious attachment. Stick around because understanding the root cause is the first step to transforming your dating life. If you're like me and most of the women I know, you too are following outdated dating advice that leaves you at the mercy of fortune, destiny, or a guy that you hope will have the same desires as you. You most likely date only one person at a time, hoping it will naturally work out like it did when you were 16, or didn't worry about long-term life goals such as creating a family, raising children. But dating as an adult with specific life goals needs to be different if you want to meet your goals sometime soon, like 3 to 6 months. Relying on outdated strategies keeps you stuck, encountering people who give you so much hope at the beginning just to disappoint you, leaving you heartbroken with diminished hope. Are you tired of wasting your time with the wrong people? Now, let's compare this with examples of those who did things differently and found success. What is it that you need if you want to meet quality, commitment-minded men? Clients in my program use specifically tailored courting strategies for finding love and life partner. We create specific strategies that help them manage their insecurities, communicate their needs, boundaries, and values in the ways in which high-value, quality, commitment-focused men are enamored with them, instead of keeping their options open. This ensures they don't waste time falling in love with people who are only circulating through the dating pool, serial monogamists who have no intention of settling down. I also encourage my clients to use clear, honest communication about their relationship goals. They don't just hope things will work out, they actively create the circumstances that make a committed relationship possible. Are you ready to finally feel empowered instead of feeling at mercy of destiny when it comes to your love life? Men feel safe to fall in love with you when they see that you value yourself. Take Jill, a client of mine, who applied customized courting strategies. Instead of hoping a connection would blossom on its own, she actively communicated her needs and intentions from the beginning. This approach allowed her to filter out men who weren't interested in commitment early on, saving her time and emotional energy, and leading her to a loving, committed relationship in just a few months. She said this was a major change in her approach, and men that she met perceive her as a woman who values herself and knows what she wants, someone who is not playing mind games. This doesn't surprise me because men love this simplicity and it makes them feel emotionally safe when you eliminate the element of ambiguity. Think about it. Ambiguity makes us all feel unsafe, and when you express your goals openly, you come across as trustworthy and someone who doesn't tolerate bad behaviors. Just like Jill, who shifted her approach and saw amazing results, there are plenty more success stories. Here is how to slow down emotional attachment when dating. Look at Marie, another client who decided to date differently by not putting all her emotional eggs in one basket. She dated multiple people casually while still keeping her long-term goal of a committed relationship in mind. This helped her to avoid emotional overinvestment early on and attracted men who are more likely to seek a serious relationship. This approach is especially important if you have an anxious attachment because it prevents you from overinvesting emotionally and overfunctioning when you meet someone halfway decent. So, what do you need to do? How do you date if you want a secure, healthy, committed relationship? In the Secure Love Creator program, we create a specific courting strategy tailored for you and your needs. We help you communicate your needs in ways that attract commitment-oriented men while repelling those who aren't serious, ensuring you don't waste your time. By setting clear boundaries and expectations from the start, you make it easier to identify who is genuinely interested in the future and who isn't. So, how can you do it in your life? 3 of the best kept secrets high-achieving women with anxious attachment need to know. First, you need to know that the desire to have a fully committed relationship isn't something you need to hide. This is rather your strength. Quality men will love it, so state what you want. This also doesn't mean that you want to marry the specific guy you share these goals with. Secondly, remember, dating isn't a relationship. You are not exclusive until you meet your goals of dating. This means until you know that someone is right for you, until you feel safe to give your heart completely, until you know that this person also shares the same sentiments and is equally eager to start the next chapter with you. This means you will be dating more than one person. Doing this will also allow you to make better choices. Finally, know what you want. I'm talking both about life and relationships. Yes, we all know you want someone smart, handsome, who treats you well, and who matches your lifestyle. This is a good start, but do you know if this handsome person truly turns you on, or do you just like the idea of being seen with him as you two look good together to your jealous aunt? Can you truly enjoy stimulating intellectual conversations at the dinner table with him? Or do you think he's smart because he's a doctor, lawyer, or has a PhD? You can meet highly educated people who are not necessarily bright or intellectual conversationalists. I'm not here to judge you or tell you what you should be into, but I want you to know what it is. Just know maintaining relationships is challenging, and it's not going to be enough to look good together, to have an advanced degree, or to be from a good family. Number one thing you need to do if you want a secure relationship that leads to commitment. In order to be solid with your ability to choose a good partner, you need to be solid with yourself. Know who you are, know how you want to be loved, and what it is that you will not tolerate. This is why this self-exploration is the first part of the Secure Love Creator program. Once I help my clients go through this, they create amazing profiles which makes them stand out and attract quality men who want the same soulful love with exactly you, not some fake representation of you. Now you have a choice to make. Which path do you want to take? Do you want to continue dating like you're 16 and keep conflating dating with relationships in hope that things will work out while feeling helpless? Or do you want to create a specific, customized love plan that will allow you to meet the love of your life in 3 to 6 months? The choice is yours. You can try to do it yourself, or you can allow me to help you like I helped hundreds of other women. Imagine the confidence you'll gain by applying these strategies and the loving relationship that awaits you. Ready to take action? Not only do I guide you through dating while helping you heal your insecure attachment, but I also help you express your needs and boundaries in a way that helps you create deep emotional connections with quality men. Then what about the next step? This is what we do. I will help you transition from casual dating or relationships to a committed relationships and guide you on how to maintain a healthy, loving, exciting relationship. This work will have an impact on your future generations. Let's build security together. You know, your insecure attachment doesn't need to be a doom. It can be a great tool in creating secure attachment and a beautiful relationship with a man when you learn how to love, nurture, and respect yourself. That's when magical connections can occur. I'm opening my door to only 3 women this month. If you are ready for love in the next 3 to 6 months, let's talk. Book a call down below. Remember, dating is not the same as being in a relationship. It's a process that, when done right, leads you to the committed love you deserve. Let's make sure you are on the path to finding it. Subscribe to my channel if you want more useful tips on relationships. Ring the bell so you can get all my videos. And let's share this. Let's make this world a secure place for everybody.